Panda. I got broads in Atlanta, just to lean the family. Credit cards in the scammers, hitting the licks in the van. Legacies, family, wait and see the.
Hey peeps, how's it going? Welcome back to the chess room, and this is the second episode in the rapid rating climb series. So last time out, in the first one, I finished with a rating of 1420, and since then I've played a game offline or before I started recording, and luckily for me I won it, and it was against an opponent that was of a higher skill rating than myself. He was a 1500 plus player, and this is just a quick recap of what happened in the game. So I was dark pieces, he was light pieces, and as you can see, things developing. He was a very, very good player, very strong opponent, obviously going to be with a better skill rating than myself. At this point here, he was looking to sacrifice his knight. Now, if somebody's trying to give you something for nothing, always question why. Never just take. Right, if they're trying to give you something for nothing, there's a serious ulterior motive. And if I'd have taken that knight, it pretty much would have been curtains, because he's got a bishop laser beaming from d3, and if I'd have taken his knight, his queen would have zoomed in from d2, put my king in check. I've only got one move really to move, and that would have been to h8. His queen would have then moved to h6, put me in check, and final move would have been king to g8, and then it would have been checkmate with queen zooming in on h7. As it was, I didn't fall for the bait, and this was how the game developed. And as you can see there, I ended up getting checkmate, or checkmated my opponent. It was a fantastic win, felt good, and I've now got a skill rating of 1423. So let's go into the next game, see what happens. Right, so the first opponent that we're looking at is, P.2. He's 1426. Okay, so let's start with the King's Pawn opening. So he responds to that. And I'm going to suffer some setbacks trying to do this rating climb, but if I can minimise that, if I can keep my little winning streak going, I want to keep going and get myself into the next 100 bracket. Right, so he's now played knight to c6. I think I'll respond with that. I don't mind both of us exchanging at this point. Okay, so he doesn't go for it. So he plays pawn d6. Do I want to open things up? You know what, on this occasion, I'm going to open it up. Oh, at first I was thinking if my intention, okay, so he takes the pawn, my intention, I was thinking would be to exchange with the queen and stop his king from being able to castle, but then I've just realised he can take my queen with his knight. But you know what, because I've opened it, because I've opened up the position, I think I'm going to go for it anyway. I'm going to go for the exchange. I think I'll probably take, I'll take it with his knight for sure. Right, play pawn c3. Oh, what What an idiot. I keep doing dumb stuff like that. He's got his e5 pawn just hanging there, and I've just left it. I'll get that back in, hopefully, in possibly on the next move. If not, I'll get it back at some point. I'm pretty sure he'll secure that. No, he hasn't actually. He actually hasn't. Okay, so he's going after my. You know what? I'll pin that. Let's pin that knight to his other knight. And in that way, his bishop might reinforce some security on that knight to save his structure being damaged. But if he doesn't back up knight f6 with a bishop, I'm going to take it so I can damage his structure. I'm going to damage that structure there. But I'm pretty sure he's going to play that. I think that would be the sensible move to play. No, he's gone for it. Okay. Okay, so I could lose it. Oh, if I take that knight, his king can't castle now. His king will obviously want to take it, so let's get rid of that knight. King can't castle, and here is the pawn I was after ages ago, so we'll take that. More than likely, I think his king will come back across, otherwise he's going to be caught in a fork. I'm putting pressure on this square here, putting pressure on that, so I'm pretty sure his king will come across to protect that pawn, protect his f7 pawn. He's thinking about it. And right now, I mean, looking at it, he could also play bishop c5 and put pressure on this, on my f pawn here. F2 pawn here, you could put pressure there. If he does, I'll probably push that pawn, so I don't lose it. So he's doing a bit of thinking. And this guy is actually, he's actually very, very, very slightly, very slightly higher rated than myself. Very, very, very slight. And so pretty much the same. I'm sitting here really hoping that he doesn't move his king across to the e file, so I can put him in a fork. So I'm looking if I can get the knight there, that'll be king and rook in a fork. Pretty sure he doesn't want that. I'm pretty sure he's not going to want to lose his rook at this early stage. Pretty sure. He's doing a lot of thinking. Wow. I'm hoping to castle my king at some point. I want to activate this bishop here and then castle my king, and that knight can't put my king in check as it stands because I've got this knight sitting here, so that knight can't come in, put me in check, otherwise I'm going to leave his knight hanging. And then want to activate this bishop as well and get my king across and rook out. Don't tell me he's abandoned the game already. I mean, it's still a pretty fresh game. Surely he's not abandoned the game already. Surely he hasn't abandoned it already. He's got a higher skill rating than me, even if it is by 3 points. Well, oh, okay, he's finally moved. Good move, actually. Good move. I think what I want to do, I want to kick this knight out. Kick the knight out, and then activate this bishop. With his pawn moving now, I mean, I could. Okay, I've kicked him out. Right. I can see with his bishop and his knight there, they're putting a little bit of pressure on. They're targeting that square there. So I think let's back that to the square up. So then my attention probably would be then to push that pawn. Okay. Okay. Move that knight away from the advancing pawn, and then right, I've got a fork here. Fantastic. So with that move, I'm looking to now for the king and the bishop. Let's do that. King's in a fork, bishop's gone. And getting a bishop for a knight is always a fantastic exchange. Bishop's gone. Activate. Activate that bishop. And then I can still look. I think I'm still going to do it. I think I'm still going to castle, so that I can get my rooks to team up. I wouldn't be surprised actually if he brings his rook across to E8, exactly what I said. So the king moves and then I'm in automatic check and then I can't castle. So I shall castle now to save any. Oh, if that knight wasn't there, wasn't there, I could have played bishop and I see a nice little X-ray there. Hopefully, actually, if I can get the knight to move. Oh well. Let's play knight to A3. Knight to A3. Okay, he's not going to do it. He can see what I want. Let's. I can still work this knight. If you didn't want to exchange, could play this knight to C4, work it to A5, and then target his B7 pawn possibly. But I'm thinking he'll probably look to exchange. Let's look at that. He'll probably exchange, and then again he probably won't. Oh, he has. He's exchanged. There we go. We'll have that. My opponent, I'm pretty sure. Oh, he's moved king out of the way because I was going to say that's what was coming next. I was looking to put him in check, as it is. He's moved. So I can take. Let's centralise my rocks. I can take control in the centre, the central files. I was expecting that. I was expecting that. And then from here, this bishop actually is in quite a powerful position. You know, I'm seeing just by having the bishop there, that does cut off quite a bit of the board for him. But at the same time, I mean, he could always play. Okay, so it puts me in check. Let's move out of harm's way. So now with bishop coming to c5, he's now connected his rooks. So we've both got connected rooks. And as I thought. What I could do. What do I want to do from there? I want to be able to actually. I'll put the bishop there because I want to get one of my rooks on that file. I want to get him on that line because then I think that rook might be stuck trying to guard some of the pawns here. If I get my rook onto that line, I can then possibly look to go across and clean up. So that's what I'll do. I'll do that. Right, so I'm pressuring that pawn there. Okay, easy enough. Use it. Bring that across. I've got to go. I could even, with the rook being there, possibilities. Target the king. Could get rid of that pawn. Bring the rook to f5 and then target his bishop. Well, probably his bishop. Okay. That's a free pawn, so we'll get rid of that. Free pawn. Right. Now, do I want to? If I push that pawn, I've got nothing to protect this pawn here. I've got nothing to protect it. I'll push that instead. Oh. Get rid. And now, as an outpost for my bishop, I have got this square if needed. Nothing now. I mean, I could always target the target his rook. He'll do the obvious and come across to the D file. Pretty sure. Oh, he's missed it. Free rook. Oh, free rook. Just, oh, and there he's gone. He's gone. Massive mistake by my opponent. And he wants a rematch, but nah, I'm looking to play. Listen, I'm on a rating climb. Right? Got to play new, fresh opponents. So let's see who's next. So my rating now is 1431. So I'm still on that upward slope. Brilliant. So my rating climb at the minute is going in the right direction. So who's the next opponent? Okay, so this is Ladiver. It looks like it's from Poland, and his skill rating is quite a little bit lower than mine. Quite a bit lower than myself, but for every victory, and I'm not taking it for granted, but for every victory, you get points. So every victory means another step up that ladder. So I'll start with the Caracan defense, and if he pushes that pawn, I'll then look to activate my light squared bishop. He plays knight to c3. Plays knight to c3. Plays knight to c3. I mean, first and foremost, let's pin that knight to his queen. So knight pinned to the queen. And if he makes, I was going to say, if he makes any attempt to threaten the bishop, I'll just take. And then I can just carry on with my development. What do I want to do from here? I mean, I could open things up even more. Tell you what, let's activate my knight, which I'm sure he'll probably attack the knight with his dark squared bishop. Well, that's fine. I'll just back that up. I am looking to push this pawn. I'm looking to push that pawn, put pressure on that square or on that pawn, and there you go. And that's what I was. That was why I played the knight to f6. I was hoping that he would do exactly that, and then I can look to push this pawn, get it advanced. I'm thinking in this position here. I mean, he's not castled yet. Neither of us have castled. And from here, let's push. I suppose the only thing I kind of don't like, but then is knight gets in here and then gets in there. At which point I would probably have to sacrifice my bishop for that knight. Obviously because my king's stuck there, so I'd have no choice whatsoever Now, do I take? Or do I take? Or do I push the pawn? And then that closes it up, doesn't it? I think I want to take. I think I'm going to take and then put pressure on that bishop, which I'm pretty sure he'll back up. But that bishop backs up. I'm pretty sure he'll back up. And then I've got both knights going for that. Both knights going for that pawn there, which then acts as a fork on his knight and light squared bishop. He could also come. Actually, I was just going to say he could come and could play his light squared bishop to B. I can still play this, can't I? I actually can still play this. I can still play that. So now I've forked his queen and light squared bishop. So he's got a decision to make now. Does he take my knight with his bishop, or does he move the queen? Does he move the queen out of the way? Be a strange one. Is the queen there? I mean, I'll just, if there's a bishop going, I'll take that. The bishop's going. Bishop is going. So I can now what do I want to do? In fact, I could even, oh no, I can't. No, I can't. I can't. I did have thoughts of pushing that pawn, but bishop just has to take, and then I lose my knight. And then I'd be left with a pawn island there on its own. Put the king in check. That's easy enough for him to block. Would have been good if I could have got him in a situation where he couldn't castle, but that's not going to be possible. I'm thinking I could I long castle here? No, I can't. I can't because the C-file's open. Go for that. So I'm targeting his B2 pawn, but I'm pretty sure he'll push that. Pretty sure he'll push it. Right. Oh, want to take that. I want to take that pawn there. I want to take that one. That's going to open up that file and allow him to come in and take my B pawn here. I don't want to lose that, so let's look to make some advancement. Ooh. Oh no! I was going to say, don't trap your queen. I was thinking, am I going to trap my queen? But I've got an escape there, so I can get out of the way. But I'm looking to push that and push the pawn. Okay. I know he wants me to take. I know what he wants me to take, but I think I would be silly to do that. I'm so tempted to take that pawn, but I think I'd probably be silly because I know for a fact I'd lose that. So I'm going to come here. I'll lose my B pawn, and I want to be able to push. I want to push my B pawn, put pressure on that knight. Put pressure on that knight. I'm down by over a minute on the clock. Okay. Quite a good move, that. Quite a good move. Yeah. Wants to open up the E file and then X-ray my queen to my king. So I'll tell you what, at this point, let's exchange. We'll go for an exchange instead if you want. Exchange queens. And if he doesn't want to exchange queens, he makes the wrong move. I've got a free knight that I could take. If he avoids exchanging, if he attacks me with his bishop, I've got my knight. That's fine. That's fine. Oh. Okay, so I can't castle. Right. Let's go here. Lost my rook now. Caught out in no man's land. Oh, what are you doing? I should have. That's rubbish. What am I doing? I should have pushed the. Should have pushed my F pawn first. More than likely. Oh, okay. Take that. Right, any attacking. Right, okay. Right, so I've lost the G pawn. I'm playing a lesser opponent and playing terrible at the minute. Playing terrible. It's not irretrievable though. Not irretrievable. Okay, So I've lost a rook, down a rook, got one pawn island there. It's not great at all. This is going to be difficult. This could be my this could be my first setback in the rating club, and I'm playing somebody that's like, let me look at it, almost 100 points less rated, somebody that's got 100 points less of a skill rating than myself. Unbelievable. What am I doing? What am I doing? Push that. What am I doing? Here we go. Okay. Oh, I know what he's going to do. Oh, come on. Do it that way. Oh, it's still the same. Still the same result. Okay. Yeah, so as you can see, I'm sure it was inevitable. That game wasn't going great, and it obviously ended in defeat. So not a great finish, and I did have a little bit of time left on the clock, but I didn't even get a chance to use that time because I had somebody come and knock on the door. So I had to go and answer the door, and what time was left I couldn't use. So, but I was losing the game anyway, you know, so that's not an excuse. I was losing the game anyway. So I did say I'm going to get some knocks and bumps along the way, and that one was the first one. But I'm going to be back on track. I'm going to get back on it, and hopefully be back on that climb. The aim is to get myself into that next 100 bracket. So hopefully in the next game, and hopefully I'll see you in the next episode. Peace out. Yeah!